everybody. I just intended to post that video because Michael-Maniac, or whatever you want to call him, wanted to get a drink because he's been doing a load of talking. And, well, I kind of messed up with the whole pausing thing and accidentally stopped the video. This is why it's going to be split into 2 parts. Seriously sorry about that. So, I will just tap this little intro on. Sorry, give me a sec. And he's back. There we go. Resume.
So, we're back.
I just...
There's a Photoshop image, you know Carrie Fisher in the trailer where she's hugging Han Solo?
Yeah.
It's literally edited in a face of Jar Jar Binks. That's nice.
I'm so... But I find that really funny. Probably says something about me.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Misa Popple. No, but then I don't know a single person who likes Misa racial stereotype.
Alright, so unfortunately I lost that page.
Oh.
For some reason. Unfortunately, I'll try and find it again. But
please do. It's interesting.
Anyway, so 7 shocking twists you could see in the next Marvel movies. Oh, this looks really good.
Go on, then, let's have a little listen, shall
we? Okay, here we go. Alright, number 1, Thor might kill an Avenger.
Didn't they already do that in Civil War? With like the whole Cyborg Thor thing, killing someone? Can't remember who.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, interesting. Could be done.
Oh,
and
the second one said that...
Go on.
And the second one says, and that Avenger could be Ant-Man. And it literally has a picture of him saying, makes sense.
They're not killing Ant-Man. I will go around there and, like, launch some sort of massacre their offices. They're not killing Ant-Man.
And then number 3 is, or Falcon might die instead.
Oh, okay, yeah, kill Falcon. Nobody likes him. Or at least, I don't know, if you like Falcon, I may have offended you there, sorry.
Anyway, and number 4 is...
Go on.
The Vision could turn evil.
So this like the standard robot turns against their creator thing.
Alright. Pardon me. Anyway. Dead, in quotation marks. Villains may return. With a big picture of Red Skull saying, "You are failing!"
Well, actually, that's kind of interesting, that. Because...
You know Dr. Zola? In Winter Soldier where he's the actual computer?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, you know where Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, and Captain America are in that basement with him explaining all the stuff, with the Hydra being inside S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Alright, apparently, Ronan isn't dead.
I can just about believe that.
Apparently Red Skull isn't dead. They might be coming back in Civil War.
This has been Marvel Cinematic Universe's big failing so far, I think. To give each film closure, the villain kind of dies at like the end of most of their films, and it just kind of... I can understand.
I guess it's a climactic ending.
Yeah. So the thing is, I can understand why they want that kind of closure at the end, but even then, it just kind of... Because remember, the villains do play quite a big part in Civil War, just as much as the heroes.
Yeah, because I think the villains actually split sides.
Yeah, like doesn't.
A bit, kind of,
Tell
because
me if I'm wrong. I haven't read the comics, but I
if
kind of
the
know the
government is
plot.
going to track them down with really organized stuff, a lot of them go on Captain America's side, I think.
Yeah, doesn't
I
Tony
remember the
Stark?
comics vaguely, but apparently, because to stop the government from actually getting a superhero army on them, they decided to go. A lot of them go for Captain America's side, obviously.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Tony Stark at one point actually hire like supervillains, kind of like mercenaries, to fight for him?
I don't know why.
I am wrong, aren't I?
I don't know why anyone would. I don't know why anyone would pick Tony Stark's side. Honestly, revealing their identity to everybody in the world.
Yeah, I
It's
can't see why.
stupid.
Unless he
Although,
paid them.
and okay, number 6 is get ready for some superhero cameos.
Go on. I like cameos.
With apparently X-Men are making a cameo. Punisher, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and Black Panther.
The cameos I really want to see in that X-Men.
X-Men
That's
and
pretty much it. I love.
Probably don't happen.
Basically, I love X-Men. I love.
Do you want the end of Civil War to be spoiled?
I don't really mind, but I think the people watching this video will.
Okay.
So shall we leave this?
Honestly, okay. Could you put something in front of your screen which says
spoilers
spoilers on the bottom, possibly? And then once that thing's gone, you can turn your sound off, and then afterward, you can turn your sound off, and then afterwards, once the spoiler tag is gone, you can come back.
Oh, I'm just trying to think. Would that be possible?
Should we just do a spoiler tag? Should we just do it for the rest of the video? Just say there's spoilers for the rest of the video, because this might actually quite extensive talk.
No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put like in block capitals in the title, spoilers for Captain America: Civil War, so people know from the get-go when they see this. So yeah, go ahead.
All right, Civil War comic series. Okay. So at the end of it, okay. If you're watching this still, you don't care about spoilers, or you've read the comic books. All right.
Or you could just skip over the whole spoiler bit, you know.
All right. Okay. But anyway, this probably discussion might actually take 10 minutes. I'm not sure. Okay. After Captain America's surrender and arrest at the end of Civil War, he surrenders and arrests at the very end of it, which it probably might happen in the actual film, but I don't care. I already know anyway. And he is apparently assassinated straight after his arrest. So when they're bringing him in as in being arrested, he's assassinated by Crossbones. Oh, and that's her name, Sharon Carter.
Not to be confused with the other one.
Assassinated by them, and then it starts off the death of Captain America's storyline. And they're both set to appear in Civil War. So if they're going to do that, I feel like they're going to apparently kill him off. You know what they do with every single person nowadays.
No, you know what? They should kill him off and leave him dead. I think
if they leave him dead.
No.
Because
Marvel Cinematic
apparently they
Universe
might,
needs to kill characters, give the character death some actual weight. I mean, they showed good signs of it with like Quicksilver dying in Age of Ultron. Spoilers if you haven't watched that. But like, it was really, it wasn't particularly well done because you hardly knew the character. But people know Captain America and they like him. He's quite likable.
Yeah, and he's had so much character development over the last 2 films. If he stays dead, I won't be surprised. This is his last film in his contract. He did a what was it? Sorry, I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-film contract he's done.
Okay.
Now, so he had the 2 Avengers films and the previous 2 Captain America films. This is his last film in the contract. In his contract.
You know what? Now the chances of Captain America dying it was higher and higher.
Basically, so they could leave him dead.
If they leave him
which would be honestly then this will make Captain America: Civil War honestly my favorite out of the MCU.
I would agree entirely.
Because it
Like,
actually
I
did
think they need-
something. Because
Yeah,
up
give
until now,
character depth
you
some
know
weight.
every Avenger is safe.
You know, I
You
remember.
know it, they are.
I remember.
But if they kill off Captain America, it changes the entire thing about they're probably not going to kill off Iron Man, obviously.
Yeah, but the thing is though, I remember reading this book, and it's quite good. It's called this trilogy. I'll put it in the description below. But basically, actually no, I won't, because I'll spoil it hugely. But basically, at the end, it's like it's quite good. It's quite good, and basically at the end of the book, like, you know, it's all happy, everything ends, and then the main character gets killed. And it's just like, this is the main character of this entire trilogy who's had loads of character development. And it's just like, no!
But that would be brilliant, though.
It genuinely
That would,
hurt
honestly, I wouldn't mind that he died. I mean, yeah,
it's
you
less
know he's actually not
ambiguous
going
at the end whether he actually survived. But when you first just read it and like he gets killed, it's just like it's a real shock when like your favorite character dies. It really is.
Anyway, so one thing, the 14 most heartbreaking game cancellations. I
could be
if
more
you
of
don't
that.
know, I've actually kind of hired.
Definitely.
I've basically hired, in quotation marks, Michael as my new game instructor. So he's going to teach me the art of games and teach me also.
Sorry. I think the best way to describe this: you are the movie nerd. I'm probably the gaming nerd. So this is the list for me. Let's go.
Yeah, I've kind of hired him as my
gaming consultant.
My mentor, in quotation marks.
So, hit me.
Alright, there's 14 pages. Number 1, Silent Hills.
Oh god, yeah, that was seriously bad. There was this demo of a horror game.
Yeah, I think you told me about this once.
Yeah, this demo of a horror game on the PlayStation, PS4. So only an hour long, but it's called PT, and apparently it is scary as heck. It is incredibly creepy. And then at the end, it turns out to be the new Silent Hill game, but it's like Guillermo del Toro, Hideo Kojima. It's like,
yeah, I know who
huge names,
del Toro is.
Like
he directed Pacific Rim, which is actually something I want to talk about after we do this article.
Yeah, and it leaves you thinking, oh my god, Silent Hill is gonna be good again. Because a lot of the recent Silent Hill games are being pretty bad.
Boom!
Not looking at you. I'm looking at you, Silent Hill Homecoming. Haha, my gamer friends got that reference. Anyway, what's next?
Pirates of the Caribbean, Armada of the Damned.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could have been interesting. They could have made a good pirate game out of that.
Yeah, apparently better than Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Yeah, you got that as well. That was Assassin's Creed Black Flag was basically the Pirates of the Caribbean game Disney did.
I've actually played a bit of that with my cousin. My cousin knows a lot about games. He has a really extensive Xbox 360 collection.
Yeah, I know a guy similar. He has like all the Assassin's Creed games, all the Halo games and stuff.
Yeah, I think my cousin does. I'm gonna actually try and borrow I'm actually gonna try and play all the Assassin's Creed games.
It's worth a look. I mean, I wouldn't focus too much on the story, but especially the first ones are very much focused on the whole stabby thing.
Alright, you can really teach me the art of game stuff. Anyway, number whatchamacallit? What time is it? Oh, it's nearly 10. That's fine. It's XCOM FPS. First-person shooter. You haven't heard of it?
How that's a disappointment. XCOM is traditionally an RTS game, a real-time strategy. Are we talking about? Because XCOM did try to be a FPS game. We got the Borough XCOM Declassified, which
yeah, that's what it says.
But apparently it's very bad.
Alright,
I've heard it's not good. So
and then we've got another one, if you want to hear it.
Go on.
Star Wars 1313.
Oh good. I'm a Star Wars nerd and a gaming nerd. It's like where you get to play as a bounty hunter, like a trainee bounty
with
hunter, on like in
third-person
Coruscant, like the
gunplay and
Coruscant Underworld.
Uncharted like traversal.
Yeah, you get to play as like this trainee bounty hunter in the Coruscant Underworld. You've got to
Oh wait, you know
rise in the
E3?
ranks.
I actually could have gone to E3 if I went to Japan a week earlier. You know why? Because I think wasn't E3 set in Japan?
I don't know about this year's. I only really focus on the announcements, you know.
I think I had it's a Disney announcement, but they announced loads of stuff. I think it was in Japan this year. If not, there was something about E3 in Japan. But
Yeah.
yeah, it said that if I had got there a week earlier, I would have been able to go to it, which would have been amazing.
Truly.
Oh, there's something that says here: Star Wars Battlefront Alpha is a disaster.
The alpha? Is this the disappointment thing? Is this a disappointment thing?
Apparently, it says that. But anyway, next cancellation, heartbreaking one. Apparently, there's a Walking Dead one in here, but
Oh, okay.
Blizzard. I think they did World of Warcraft, was it?
Oh yeah, those dudes. Never been into Mamorphagus. You know, like another reference for all my gamers.
MMORPG.
Yes. They know that.
I have Sword Art Online. I know what they are. But anyway,
Good. But I've never been into
a
those,
game
so I've
called
never actually played Blizzard games.
a game called Titan
Haven't heard of it. I'll
from
admit,
Blizzard.
haven't heard of it.
Oh, okay. We can skip over that one if you haven't heard it.
Sorry
I think
about
I've
this.
actually heard its name once.
Yeah,
Pray
the name
to-
rings a bell.
Anyway,
Quite
yeah, it does for
small,
me as well.
tinkly bell.
Prey. There's one called Prey 2 that was cancelled.
Oh yeah, the first Prey was alright. It's like really old, like a 90s game, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't really know. But apparently it was like kind of good. And then they announced a sequel that looked awesome. It was kind of like a bounty hunter style game with
Ooh.
like you had with mechanics where you had to like hunt down targets and assassinate them for a bounty.
So like Hitman.
Kind of like Hitman, but it was more open because you could choose the bounties you wanted to take on and who you wanted
The
to
games
go
I know most about are actually Hitman. I've actually seen both the films. I actually saw the newer one. It's terrible, but the other one's okay. But I actually know more about that. I've played Hitman Absolution, and
Hitman Absolution is considered to be one of the worst in the series actually, because aside from the not from brilliant plot, sorry, it's more limited than the other ones in like what you can do to assassinate.
I like the gameplay.
It's good gameplay, but it's a lot. If you play, try playing Hitman Blood Money, because that's like Hitman Absolution, but it's got a better plotline, I think, and also the gameplay areas are way more open. It's not as direct about how you kill your opponent.
Ah, right.
So you can really play around with ways to murder people, basically, which I think is quite nice.
Anyway, that's it. Okay.
Okay. What's next?
Is that it? I'm just going to play pages are blank. For some reason, just gets.
Sure, this is like just needs a bit of an update or something.
Just rolling through a load of blank pages here. Oh, there's one. Found one. Fallout Online.
Oh, yeah, that would have been great. Sorry. Yeah,
it's
that was like you.
Sounds like Fallout, but with an online mode where you can play with loads of people.
No, you heard of the Elder Scrolls Online?
Oh yeah,
It
the
would
one
basically be like that, but Fallout.
Space.
But the thing is, Fallout actually, in my opinion, suits that format better than the Elder Scrolls Online. To the Elder Scrolls Online, it basically means everyone's a magic-powered dragonborn. Also, in Fallout, you can basically be, just another wasteland wanderer. They need to make the game world, like, freaking huge. But I reckon that could have worked. Next.
Okay. I haven't really found anything else yet, but wow, it's actually not really that much after. the first thing. Anyway, so the thing I wanted to talk about is actually the Pacific Rim 2 being pushed back from 2017.
Oh, seriously? That sucks, man.
Because Pacific Rim, honestly, is definitely my top 5 of 2013. It's brilliant. It's basically
You like it?
a dark Transformers. No, a dark Power Rangers. You know, with alien dinosaurs fighting giant mechs. It's basically
In
the
other
best
words,
American
it's nerd
anime.
heaven.
Yeah, it's basically the American. It's basically an American anime, a mech anime. But damn it! Why do they keep pushing this back? It's because It bombed, didn't it? That's why.
Did it? I heard
Yeah, it bombed. Well, I think it just about made its money back, but it was like Dread and
What, you mean it was
Edge of
good,
Tomorrow.
but
Not
it
enough
didn't make
people
it
went
in
to
the
see
box
it.
office? Because I heard Dread, was like awesome. Haven't seen it, but I've heard it is awesome. So
Uh,
that
sorry, I'm
really
just looking
sucks
for something for
actually.
a second. I'm just looking at something for a second. All right. That's an article about the newest episode. I thought it was about someone else. Sorry, that was a Walking Dead thing. Anyway, 10 movies absolutely no one in Hollywood wanted to remake.
Why?
All right. So, is that on? No. Oh, this is from Looper.
I haven't heard of him. But yeah, go on, let's see him. Let's hear him.
Thing no one wanted to remake Superman, The Postman. Sorry. This is so apparently they were trying to create something called Superman Lives,
I
which
remember
was
hearing
in
about this.
development from 1993 to 2006 when it was actually released, retitled Superman Returns.
Yes, and we all know how that went.
It was okay.
But I heard it was meh.
The Postman, the directorial debut of Kevin Costner.
I'm sure I know who I should know who he is, but I can't remember.
Which development took place from 1987 to 1997. The only reason I've heard about this is because it won 7 Razzies in 1997. That's the only way. Oh, here we go. Food Fight. If you haven't heard about this,
I've heard Food Fight is bad.
oh
Like,
yeah. Have you seen the
too
Nostalgia
bad.
Critic review for this? It's the Nostalgia Critic review thing is actually what made it popular. To be honest, it was
Oh yeah.
this thing has Christopher Lloyd in.
Oh god.
Yep.
Crikey.
Dallas Buyers Club was in development for 21 years. It
Do I know
ended
that?
out good in the end, winning about 5 Oscars.
Oh, okay.
A Warner Bros. Adaptation of Akira. You know the anime? Well, the anime film.
Actually, have you seen that Attack on Titan's getting a live action adaptation?
Yeah. It's been in development since 2002 though.
But yeah, they actually released a proper trailer for it.
Yeah, but it never ended out to be good. Well, never ended out to be true. Anyway, they've been wanting to make Alien vs Predator from 1990 to 2004 when it was actually released.
Wasn't any good, was it? If my memory serves.
No, I actually saw it. It's not really that good.
Oh,
all right, Mad Max Fury Road. If you've heard the story about this, they were actually trying to film it, but they couldn't because loads of kind of things happening, but George Miller still stuck through it. With George Miller wanted to make Happy Feet from the first time it was started to be made. But it was given $100 million budget, but it never got seen. And Mel Gibson left the project, and then, but then Mad Max Fury Road was released this year.
Yeah, and I think that's confirmed that George Miller is a good director. Okay.
Anyway, and the last one is Fantastic Four, which was in development from 2009 to 2015. The one with the least time on this list. The one with the most time was actually, what was it? Superman Returns. For, you know how long?
A good while, me guesses.
15. No, sorry, not 15. 13 years this was in development for.
Wow. Well, I was just checking the timer. So I think we've probably got like an hour and a quarter, hour and 10 minutes out of this. So that should probably make long, satisfying podcast style viewing for everyone.
But one thing I want to do.
Sorry.
Just to well, you know.
Yeah, go on.
I wanna name a load of stuff on. I'm looking at this article called 5 Hidden Gems on Netflix you want to watch right now. I just want to use this. Oh wait, it's nothing good anyway.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
27 best action films on Netflix.
Interesting.
If you don't know, Michael doesn't actually have Netflix, so I'm trying to tease him a bit.
I'm sure you enjoy that. But anyway, there you go. You've heard it. This should
probably be
interesting listening.
Kill Bill, Battle Royale, Terminator, Mission Impossible, Man from I haven't heard of that one.
Anyway, as I was saying, we're done now.
French Connection.